Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Caitlin Clark just made headlines, not for a highlight play, but for something as simple as clapping at her boyfriend's game. A gesture so ordinary that it sparked 3.5 million views and broke the internet. But this isn't just about a viral moment, it's a sign of a seismic shift in women's basketball. While the WNBA struggles to push certain stars, Clark is proving that true star power can't be manufactured. She's not just changing the game, she's rewriting the entire playbook. But before further proceeding in video, please make sure to subscribe for more WNBA updates. We know it takes some of your time and we appreciate it.
So I pulled it up over here. 3.3 million, no, 3.5 million people watched this clip of Caitlin Clark standing and clapping.
3.5 million views just for clapping. Yes, you read that right. Caitlin Clark became a sensation simply by cheering at her boyfriend's game. But this moment goes far beyond a viral clip. It's a landmark shift in women's basketball. While the WNBA struggles to elevate certain players, Clark is proving that real star power can't be forced.
I mean, would I do the video the other day about if there were any NBA players under 30 who were more popular or bigger than her? Who can you think of, period?
Imagine this, Butler's Hinkle Fieldhouse is packed with fans. The Bulldogs are up against Mississippi State, but the real attention isn't on the game, it's on the stands. Why? Because Caitlin Clark is there. She's just there supporting her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey.
Half of Butler, so she's there to support. And it goes beyond just Caitlin now. The whole family is out there supporting the team.
She arrived wearing Butler gear to promote the school, and she wasn't by herself. Her dad and brother were right beside her. But trust me, things are about to get interesting. As the game heats up and tension fills the air, the Jumbotron lights up with her face, Caitlin Clark, larger than life. The crowd erupts like a celebrity just walked into the arena. Caitlin Clark is undeniably a star, and everyone knows it. Remember just 2 weeks ago when she played tennis with Nelly Corda? Twitter couldn't handle it.
There's a reason she gets shown up there, because every time she shows up, it's an event. And that just goes to show you what her star power is like.
What does Clark do next? Does she wave, stand up, or do something extravagant? No, she just smiles and claps. That's it, a smile and a clap. Sounds simple, right? But here's where it gets fascinating.
Get the victory. But it was simply the motion of clapping that shows you how crazy all this is.
That little moment, that sincere response, is about to break the internet. Let's break it down. First, there's the surprise on her face. She didn't expect this. Then comes that bright, radiant smile, the kind that could light up an entire arena. And finally, the clap, nothing fancy, just a show of support. It's so genuine, so authentic, and that's why people can't get enough. You're probably wondering how many people could possibly care about Caitlin Clark clapping. Hold on, because the numbers will blow you away.
Because CBS Sports posts a TikTok, right? And they get the TikTok, Caitlin Clark rocking Butler gear and cheering on her boyfriend.
Yep, CBS Sports posts the clip on TikTok. And what happens? Boom, 3.5 million views. That's right, 3.5 million people watched Caitlin Clark do nothing, just smile.
She has went super viral on video, standing and clapping. Okay, I mean, wow. Now you see that, it says more than 3.3 million people watch Caitlin Clark do.
Can you believe it? 3.5 million views for simply cheering. No big plays, no drama, no controversy. Just Caitlin Clark being Caitlin Clark. Take a look for yourself.
And it's just Caitlin in a blue shirt clapping. There she is, taking a seat like a normal person. And here's the highlight of the game. Dunk, alley-oop dunk, what have you. As you can see in the still below, she was clapping.
But here's the twist. This isn't just about one viral clip. It's a sign of something much bigger. It proves that Clark's star power is off the charts. She doesn't need to be on the court to grab attention. She doesn't need a PR team crafting her image.
My mouth dropped. I couldn't believe it. Because, well, Caitlin Clark has went real viral doing one of the most benign things you could possibly think about doing, which is standing.
That, my friends, is how you reshape the game in ways we're just starting to understand. But first, let's look at how the WNBA is responding to this Clark phenomenon. Trust me, it's not what you might expect. Remember when 3.5 million people watched Caitlin Clark clap? That's star power the WNBA should be using to their advantage. Instead, the league has taken a bizarre approach, keeping her out of the spotlight. Let's dive into this strange situation where the hottest player in women's basketball is getting the silent treatment from the very league that should be celebrating her. You'd think the WNBA would be all over Caitlin Clark, right? She has millions of eyes on her, but instead, the league is pushing players like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, while Clark quietly steals the show.
The media, the legacy mainstream media, the sports media keeps trying to ramrod it down our throats that there are so many superstars in the WNBA. Aja Wilson, Angel Reese.
Let's break it down. Clark's social media engagement is through the roof. That clapping video, 3.5 million views. Compare that to the WNBA's promoted stars. Their posts barely reach a fraction of that attention.
5 million people have watched that clip. I mean, who knows where it's going to actually end up. So, all the while, and of course, if you just look at the rating for the WNBA, there's a clear line.
The WNBA has been oddly quiet about Clark's viral moments. You'd think they'd capitalize on this, right? A young star drawing millions to women's basketball is pure marketing gold. But no, the WNBA's official social media channels barely acknowledge her. It's like they're pretending she doesn't exist. Why? Because they're too busy trying to shove Angel Reese down our throats.
Again, they keep putting Angel Reese and these other players into this narrative that they're really moving the needle, that people are really paying attention to everything that they've got going on.
You might be wondering, why would a league ignore its brightest new star? Doesn't make sense, right? Here's the deal, the WNBA seems hesitant, almost like they're thinking, let's not promote her.
Is that a word? There's immediate hesitancy about giving Caitlin Clark too much praise. They didn't want to give her too much praise. They didn't want to prop her up too much and forget about everyone else who came before her. Make sure you don't do too much. We don't want to give her too much.
This laid-back attitude was glaringly obvious when Clark played golf. Everyone posted about it, golf associations, women's tennis accounts, major outlets like ESPN, but the WNBA, not a single post.
You see her at this event, you see the kind of noise this is making, you see that this is trending on social media, you see that Sports Center, Bleacher Report, all of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything.
The WNBA has been trying to push certain players, creating their images and telling us these are the ones to watch. But Clark, she's just being herself. No PR playbook. She's playing incredible basketball and staying authentic off the court.
The WNBA doesn't always do that, and a lot of people have taken note of it. I mean, it's strange. This league that Caitlin Clark has went to has reluctantly tried to keep her at arm's length.
Here's where the WNBA's strategy is failing. They're trying to manufacture stars, while Clark is showing us that real star power can't be created. It comes from authenticity, raw talent, and that unquantifiable it factor that can't be faked.
Reese and all these others, and how they're moving the needle, just go, you know, Caitlin Clark had 3.5 million people watch her stand and clap.
Caitlin Clark is showing the world what real star power looks like: raw talent, authenticity, and a magnetic presence that can't be replicated. It's clear that the WNBA's reluctance to embrace her only highlights how much they're missing out as the sports world takes notice. This was all for today. Thanks for watching.